Hi guys, it's Ethan again. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Elite series. Well, there's a few good things and a few bad things that I think are going along with the Elite series. The good thing is they completely redid the streamlined dart so it fits in any blaster. I love that. I'm wondering if they'll stop making the screamers and the suction ones and even the original streamlines. I'm wondering if they're just going to take those out completely. But yeah, the Elite series is just pretty much amped up versions. Like the first two ones, the first two ones they sent out were just completely amped up versions of the Raider and the Recon, which I haven't gotten them yet, but I'm really excited, and they're going to be the next blasters I get once I get some money. And there's one new one that is pretty much, I think, I'm calling it the ultimate version of the Stampede, because the Stampede was supposed to be the one that could hold the most ammo at all times, because you could get the 218 dart clips on a flip clip, which would be more than the drum, I believe. Yeah, it would be 36 as opposed to 35, and it was just amazing what that thing could do. And I actually have one, which I was so excited to get, but that's for another video. My thing about the Elite series is that I'm worried that they're going to stop selling the old N-Strike things. I like the N-Strike things, and now that I'm actually starting to collect them, I want to be able to at least get one of everything. I got pretty much one of everything, but it's hand-me-down stuff. I got them from my aunt, and she had someone who was renting out her basement and living in there pretty much, and he had a kid, but he wasn't paying rent, so she evicted him, and he just left with all his stuff still in the basement. So she took it all out and sold it, and she gave me the Nerf guns, and I was so happy. It was like, I have an arsenal now, because the only things I had were a couple Mavericks, a couple of Night Finders, and and I also had the Barricade, the Proton, and a deploy that I got for $10 from this guy who was it was like the last day of school, and he said he'd give it to me for $10 because he was carrying it around because he had to take it in because you're not supposed to bring those to school apparently. So he had to take it in and explain that it was a toy. But yeah, I got it for $10 and I was pretty happy because it was my first clip system blaster. Although it didn't come, he didn't give me any darts, which kind of ticked me off because I had to go buy a bunch of darts. But yeah, the flagship blaster for the Hailfire I'm really excited about, but I'm worried that it's going to completely replace the Stampede. I'm thinking of it like the way you're holding it. I'm seeing it as a combination of the Stampede and the Vulcan, because you got the front grip where you're priming it, you're pulling it back to rotate the Lacy Susan on it, and it's also for stabilization. But yeah, I'm going to be getting that, and I'm also going to be getting I'm going to be getting it once I get money. I'm going to need to get a job. Kind of excited about that though, because it's pretty awesome to have money. But yeah, once I get all that stuff, I'll make videos on them. I'll make review videos, and hopefully I'll be able to do that within the next month or so. But the ones there are certain ones I think they don't need to make Elite versions. The Night Finder, I kind of get, because it has the double trigger thing going, which everyone's saying that, is there like a hidden blaster? Is that like a more like a alternate range trigger? Like, does it get a certain angle or distance with that trigger or something? But no, it's for, I'm gonna say it's for the light, because the way they had it before, where you pull the trigger halfway, I thought that was kind of stupid. Because I have sausage fingers, so if I'm pulling the trigger, I'm pulling it all the way. I'm not gonna be able to pull it halfway. But yeah, I've heard scuttlebutt about the strong arm, the Elite Maverick, and the thing is that if you saw my last video, you saw I had my Maverick, and I still have it because this is like 5 minutes later. It doesn't have the front bar thing here, and I've seen pictures of it. I think he kind of looks dumb. It looks like they put a Spectre barrel inside of a Maverick, except it had 6 barrels. But I kind of think that looks stupid. I like the bulkiness of this. I like the barrel as it is, and I'm not sure if they've rifled the barrels like they have on the Rampage and the Retaliator, but I don't know. But I do like the fact that they came out with a new stock, and I like that. I like the design of that stock, and I'm wondering if the Stockade stock is removable, because it's pretty much the same thing except as dart storage, which I'm excited about. I really want to get that. When it comes to Maine. I'm in Maine, by the way, if I haven't said that in the last videos. So there's like no community up here for nerf, but it's okay, I don't mind. But yeah, I'm wondering if they'll do an Elite long strike or long shot. I really hope they do Elite version of the long shot. Maybe like completely get rid of the front gun. I don't really care for the front gun, and I haven't really had a... Well, I like it because it makes it look pretty badass in my opinion, but they stopped selling... When I got into nerf, they stopped selling the long shots in the US. You can only buy them in like Australia and Canada now, which I hate, because I hate Canada. Canada sucks. Well, sometimes, but still. I'm hoping to get a little of income soon, so I'll give you guys a few videos on the new stuff, but I'll also be doing on some of the stuff I already have. And I'll also be doing like where to really look for a certain blaster, especially like discontinued ones that might be still on the shelves. Because in a video that I'm going to be making soon, I was really excited about this purchase I made at Toys R Us. I love Toys R Us. I wish they'd lower their prices because they have everything there. I'm so excited about that place. But yeah, comment, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. So, this is Ethan from the Pine Tree State saying, see ya.